What's for dinner? At my house tonight, I am making one pot chicken and potatoes. Super easy. It all goes in one pan, only one to clean. So I always love it when I can just not have to dirty a bunch of dishes and pans to make something. So I'm going to start by making a seasoning mix. This is a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of parsley, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of minced onions, a fourth a teaspoon of garlic. This is a fourth of a teaspoon of basil. And then these are just pinches, and it's celery salt and thyme. They're just little, whatever you consider a pinch. Okay, I'm gonna give that a quick mix in my box and set it aside. So you get to your one pot, you're just gonna line potatoes on one side. You just dump them all in. And this is a pound, probably a little over a pound of potatoes. I've washed and chopped them either quartered or fourth, depending on the size of the potato. These are golds. And I like golds and reds because you don't have to peel them. And you don't have to peel your russets, but these have a better flavor. So on the potatoes, I'm going to add a little extra salt just because I don't think they take extra salt and there's not enough in that mix. I just like the seasoning salt. It always seems to add good flavor to potatoes. So I'm just going to sprinkle the top of those really fast. Next, I am going to take my chicken and I'm just going to dump that in there and line it up right in the middle. And this is just about 1.5 pounds of chicken. I've cut all the bad parts off and it's just going to go right there. These are canned green beans. If you have fresh, if I had fresh, I would have used fresh, but I just grabbed these out of the pantry to throw in so I can get dinner on, not have to run to the grocery store. So with the green beans, I am going to sprinkle them with a little extra brown sugar. I probably mostly always, if I'm using canned green beans, I'll add a little brown sugar just to kind of sweeten them up a little bit. So everything's in the pot. I've got half of a cube or a fourth of a cup of butter, just cut into little thin pats. And I'm just going to place these just all over everything, kind of evenly spread those out. Whoops. Okay, and now goes on the spice mix that I made. Give everything a really good sprinkle so they all get lots of good flavor. I'm going to pop this in the oven at 350 for about an hour. And that's what's for dinner at my house. Please let me know what you're having, recipes if you've got them, and I will be back tomorrow with what's for dinner.